Beach in Costa Rica. I hope you can hear us because of the waves and the wind. We're here to tell you the top six reasons to live in Costa Rica.
And a lot more probably.
Number one, these are in no particular order, just in the order they came to our brains. Number one, the flora and the fauna, okay? What does that mean? That means Costa Rica is awesome. It has gorgeous flowers and it has animals. We were just driving here and we saw like 3 or 4 iguanas crossing the road.
More? What? I mean, they were all over the place. Big iguanas,
oh, we
green ones.
We ran over a lizard.
Bright green lizard.
We saw a dead something on the road.
There were several dead somethings on the road. But there's animals all over the place. Tons of wildlife here. And you're like, oh, there's probably tons of wildlife everywhere. Well, our experience has been like all through Mexico, and Guatemala, and Nicaragua, and El Salvador, and Honduras, and even Panama. We've never seen the amount of wildlife and the diversity that we have here. And the plants, the trees, oh.
We lived in Guatemala for a 1.5 years, and we hardly ever saw any wildlife, except for when we were in Tikal. But here, there's toucans outside of our tree all the time. We stayed on the Nicoya Peninsula and saw monkeys, howlers, and capuchins all the time. It was awesome. So wildlife is a big plus for why you should live in Costa Rica.
Just for the rainforest, the beauty.
Oh, wait, that's another one.
Oh.
Okay, number 2. Ah, the cleanliness, okay? Costa Rica is clean. We have lived in Guatemala. We've been in Mexico for several months at a time. We have been to Nicaragua and Panama, and Costa Rica is very clean. The rivers are clean. There's very little litter. The people take care. They have pride, which is the 3rd one. Okay? Conscientiousness. The people are very proud of their country and they take care of it.
Even to taking care of their, as meager or simple as their home and their places, they take great care of it. They paint it up, they fix it, they keep it neat and clean. They take a lot of pride in it.
In some countries, you know, they have their houses, but they don't finish them and they don't paint them. In Costa Rica, it's a big deal to finish and paint your house and take good care of it. They also have laws like spaying and neutering your dogs and no stray animals, no stray dogs like in other countries where they just wander around.
And no stray drunks either. That happens a lot in other countries.
So they have a lot, like the trees. You're not allowed to chop down trees in Costa Rica, whereas in, say, Guatemala, the people are still going, unfortunately, and chopping down the trees every day.
Clearing the forest.
But they have laws against that here because they're more conscientious and prideful.
It really protects the
wildlife.
Naturaleza.
Yeah.
Nature. They protect nature. There's lots of forest preserves, lots of parks, and lots of national parks and adventure parks. I mean, there's so much to see and do here. Very adventurous place.
Yeah, so another reason, this is number 4 we're on, right? Number 4, okay, is the conveniences. It's also a very developed country. Many years ago when we were here, I know there were over 1 million expats or foreigners living, and I'm sure it's much higher than that now, and that in part has helped to develop the country so that there's great internet and there's great electricity that doesn't go out too often, and there's great roads.
You get your iPhone 6 on a 4G network that's fast, and I mean you got infrastructure, you go into the city, you can get everything you want. You can get all your snack foods and your little appliances. I mean, whatever you want to get, you can get.
Which, you know, when you think of moving abroad, sometimes you're like, oh, I want to go have the real local experience, which is cool and is a good thing to have. But as travel turns more long-term, you eventually start kind of finding a balance there of, you know what, I would like some of the conveniences because I like my Vitamix or whatever. You know, there's things that you decide that add value to your life that you want to have, and it's a plus to be able to get those things in a foreign country. Okay, number 5. The topography and the geography, which is where Greg was going before, okay?
So,
the beaches!
I love beaches. And the Costa Rican beaches are awesome. Nicaragua has some great ones.
Uh-oh!
Lost the baby. Oh. Had a little one tip over. The beaches are amazing here, not like some of the other countries didn't have the beaches like we like. But they also have the mountains. We love the mountains. I love mountain biking. I love hiking. I love getting the cooler temperatures and the hot temperatures. I mean, it has it all. It has the rainforest. It has the jungle. It even has a drier section. There's just a lot of diversity that I love. And you can get up in the forests and just see, like we talked about before, all the trees and the animals and the bushes and the flowers and amazing. Welcome back. And all this cool stuff. I mean, and even where we are right now, we specifically chose this place because it goes from ocean to mountain immediately, and it just offers so many cool experiences. I mean, there's world-class whitewater rafting here, and rappelling and bungee jumping.
Rainforest, cloud forest, turtle preserves. I mean, there's just
so
such diversity.
much here.
In a tiny little country, there's tons of diversity. So that's awesome. Okay, now the final reason, number 6. Costa Rica is a great place to live is la PURAVIDA, okay? The peaceful life. They don't have an army. They don't have an army. They're very peaceful. They're very loving, wonderful people, which you find in many, many other countries as well. But it's particularly emphasized here, especially by the statement of not having an army. That's really cool. So,
it's a very, PURAVIDA is just their way of the relaxed, good life. They're easygoing, friendly. It's just a good, there's a good vibe, a good feel. It's just a good place to be and a good place to come with your family.
So, move to Costa Rica.
Come on down.
Kicking my feet as I'm moving to the music. Step to the beat. I woke up today, canceled all my plans, and I stepped right outside with my guitar in my hands, and the notes became loud as the sound caressed the air, and I kicked it up a notch as I strode